there, my name is Annabelle Czihaly and I'm a physics student at the University of the Fraser Valley, and this is my LISA presentation on waves. What is a wave? The formal definition of a wave is a propagation of disturbances in a regular manner. We use something called the wave equation to describe properties of these waves. This is one set of solutions to the one-dimensional plane wave equation. It has been satisfied with two boundary conditions to make everything happen. All my math and physics people will know what's going on, so we're going to move past it pretty quickly. There are two kinds of waves that we're going to be talking about today: transverse waves and longitudinal waves. As you can see, the longitudinal waves move like this, and the transverse waves move like this. So that brings me to my next topic, sound. Sound is classified as an acoustic wave. It propagates through compression and decompression like a longitudinal wave. Now that we have some background on waves and sound, I'd like to introduce to you my Rubens tube. It visually shows the relationship between sound waves and sound pressure in a series of flames, which is pretty awesome. Alrighty, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play with the frequency generator on my phone, a frequency of 476 Hertz. You'll be able to see the variation of pressure in fire. The variation of pressure is caused by the motion of particles like a longitudinal wave. As particles cluster together, there's minimum particle movement, and the pressure is high. As the particles move apart, the pressure is low. These two high and low pressure zones are 90 degrees out of phase from one another. These restrictions on our wave cause the traveling waves coming from the music or the frequency generator to create a standing wave pattern that you see in flames. So next, we're going to play around with some music. Now that you've seen the frequencies and how they work, how does it work with a hit song?
They say, oh my God, I see the way you shine. Take your hand, my dear, and place them both in mine. You know you stopped me dead while I was passing by. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you anytime.
Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy, I need no sympathy, 'cause I forget.
I'ma show you how to love, forget.
The first step after buying all the supplies was to seal the tube and attach its end cap. Next came measuring and drilling the holes. I chose a 3/4 inch spacing between the holes, and I was using a 1/16 of an inch bit as recommended online. If the holes are too close together, you risk the flames merging. If they're too far apart, the visual won't be as exciting. Creating the stand for the tube was another challenge. I couldn't find exactly what I was looking for, so I ended up making my own from some random odds and ends I found in a hardware store. I then attached a flexible membrane to the other end of my tube. After drilling and sealing a gas inlet, I was ready to work on my gas hookups. I used propane for this project, and I had to make sure all my lines were sealed properly. I leak-checked everything before moving forward. I then connected the propane and its hookups to my tube, and it was ready to go.